Hi, Shia7. Okay, I'm doing the Q&A, the question and answer video. I got a few questions on Facebook, and I just want to go through them. I got different type of questions, so I'm going to start off with the one of the simple questions because it'll be fast. One question was asked by a guy who's been presented with a lot of opportunities and which one they should take, And I wasn't given a lot of detail on if they were paying opportunities or just opportunities. So I suggested that whichever opportunity would allow him to grow and present him with more knowledge than he would already have or be getting in the other opportunities, to take the one that would help him to grow as a person the most. So I guess that was helpful, and that was the answer that I would suggest. Then the second question I already answered in like a couple separate videos about the Lemuria and Atlantis rising and the consciousness. So that one was already answered. The next question I got was from someone about the black birds with the red wings falling from the sky, the red-winged blackbirds falling out of the sky on New Year's Eve. I guess it was in Arkansas. I heard about it too. It happened in Texas as well. I live in Texas, and then it happened a few other places. Also, a lot of marine life, fish, also died around the same time. A lot of people believe that they were testing sonar weapons, their high frequency vibrations and pitches that kill animals. And I believe that they chose New Year's Eve right before it turned 2012 because they were trying to create a different frequency in the earth, because as you know, like on New Year's Eve everyone's partying, celebrating, whatever. Some people were all into the 2012 is the end, the world's gonna end, and a lot of fear was up, but not too much because people were still partying and celebrating. And I think that they're just trying to shift vibrations in the 3D earth plane, because I went into that on another video and I'll link it below, but it has to do with portals and other dimensions that need certain frequencies to be able to be accessed. And sometimes they use sonar, sometimes they use people's emotional frequencies to get these portals open. So maybe they're testing something that they're trying to invent to open portals with frequencies. I don't know, but that's what I believe. But if you want to go into the symbolic meaning of this bird, like a red-winged blackbird is symbolic of many things. And I actually looked it up because I really didn't know this. So whenever I don't know something, I just look it up. Okay, so the red-winged blackbirds symbolizes a gateway, enchantment, an inner call, illumination, magic, and striving for your fullest potential. So if you ever come across a black bird with red wings or a red-winged blackbird, that's what it symbolizes. Also, I believe that they're also a totem animal, and if you want to look that up, look up red-winged blackbird symbolism, and it will actually give you a whole article on what it means symbolically and spiritually to you. Okay, so the next question I got was about a book, and I hope I pronounced this correctly because I'm like, I've never heard this book. It's called the Urantia book, or Urantia, I don't know. But it came about in 1955. I read up on it. And it was said that it was given by a group of celestial beings, and presented to someone, giving information on Genesis and history and destiny and the relationship with the Father and God and da 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 da. Well, I believe that some of us have actually mastered the art of interdimensional traveling. And, you know, I spoke on this on my last video. When someone says, okay, this book was given to us by celestial beings, you have to realize that sometimes interdimensional beings, or different higher versions of ourselves or of our kind, can actually manifest and do such things, or you can channel it. You know, someone could manifest in front of you, sit down and tell you to write a book. Sorry, there was a fly. And you channel what they're saying, and you'd write the words that they're, you know, repeating to you. So I believe, yes, I believe that is possible. I don't believe that it is the one and only truth. I believe that it is a nice gift from an interdimensional being who might want to, you know, persuade a certain people in a certain direction. I believe that that was probably the intention, and you know, if that's what it was, that's what it was. But it's not going to convert or change all people in that same direction. It's just gonna, you know, whoever that guy who got the book can change. That's what it's gonna do. There are many people that have said that information has been given to them by celestial beings. Some people just channel it. So whatever celestial beings or interdimensional beings, higher beings, have to give you or other people is worth a glance at. You know, you shouldn't ignore the information because of the source. You know, if you want to read it, read it. If you like it and it resonates with you, then why not use it to your advantage? If it doesn't, then, you know, then leave it where it is. You don't really have to believe it or take it into your life. So that's what I think about those type of books. Because when you say someone gave you a book, is it a physical book? Can you touch it? Is it made out of otherworldly material? No, it's a book that you probably wrote because you channeled something. Okay, that happens to a lot of people. So I don't really think that book is very, you know, it happens a lot. So, you know, there's many people in many cultures around the world that say the same thing, but the book says something totally different that they've received. So I know if I were an interdimensional being and I wrote a book, or I had some information to give someone and they were willing to write it down and spread the news, I might do that. So I'm not being like facetious, but I'm just saying sometimes you have to realize that, you know, you shouldn't really look up to other, you know, interdimensional beings as something that's, you know, profound, because you are them. Like, we are them. We are them in the future, in another dimension. We have a similar level. We have another being in that same dimension where they come from. So you have to realize that. Just take it with a grain of salt, you know. Okay, the next question I got was, if I had a 24-hour hall pass, what would I do? And the question was very vague, so I don't know what I would do with the 24-hour hall pass. To do what? Like, I can do whatever I want now. If I was free to do something without, like, if I didn't have no kids or no husband or whatever, what would I do? I'd probably do the same thing I'm doing now. I'd probably be online making videos. Probably I would go get, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't do much different than this, because I have had times where I've been totally alone for 24 hours and I've just sat in front of Facebook. Coconut water. But if I had a lot of money, I would like to travel and go somewhere fun out of the United States, another country. But then 24 hours, what would be the use, right? Okay. I think I got one more question, and it was kind of silly, so I didn't really answer it, or I don't even know how to answer it. So I'm not even going to ask the question. It was a question that, it was a joke question, obviously. But the question was, what race has the biggest prick, or something like that? And I'm like, I don't know. Who is the biggest prick? I don't even know the biggest prick, so I don't know. It's a dumb question. What race has the biggest prick in the world? Okay, I don't know. I mean, if I had to guess, I don't know, because I don't know everyone in the world. Anyway. Let's see, is that the last question really? Oh, I got one more question about like the animals that are going extinct, and is that what does that have to do with the vibrational frequencies and the earth changing and all that? If animals become extinct, it's because, yes, the shifts in the earth and the vibrational shifts in the earth are changing, the air is changing, the environment is changing. Also, people are killing them. But I'm pretty sure that some scientists have some DNA to clone them. I'm pretty sure that they can, mate them and reproduce them if they were to almost go extinct, if they cared enough. So yeah, I'm sure it does have to do with like climate change, and just people as a whole who are hunting them. I'm pretty sure that if some animals do go extinct, it's because of that reason. But I don't really think they will. I mean, science has come too far with DNA and cloning to ever have that issue. Unless they really want that animal to be extinct, then it doesn't really have to be, So I know you saw, like, in the past, a lot of species went extinct because of, global freeze, ice ages and all that kind of good stuff. But, that's it. Time and change. Just like humans, like the Atlanteans, their time was gone, and, they were basically sunken. But that doesn't mean that they don't exist somewhere else, in another dimension, in another frequency. Other things exist somewhere else. So they're not really extinct. They're just not being preserved as they should. Okay, I don't have any other questions. Let me see. I wrote them down, but I don't think I have any more. Okay. That was it, basically. Oh, I had one more. Have I found my life purpose or passion? Have I found my life's passion or purpose? That's like a very basic question. Have I found my life's purpose? If you really think about that question, it's like you're asking yourself that question instead, because there is no one purpose in life. There's many purposes of living. I mean, the only purpose that people come to Earth is to learn. and to grow spiritually in the frequency of a higher vibration so they can get up out of here. Okay, all right. That is my question and answer video. If you have any more, put them in the comments and I'll try to type them or type the answers in the comments if I can, or just inbox me on Facebook. All right.